This time on the Old Guy Network, I'm making cutting boards. Lots and lots of cutting boards.
This is the Old Guy Network.
Yep. Welcome back to the Old Guy Network. I'm the Old Guy, the OG, Jay, and it's a beautiful day here in the trailer hood. And I've got sunshine outside. I hit the microphone again, and I got my coffee. And the most important thing about coffee is you can go to my coffee page and buy me a cup of coffee. I really would appreciate that. I love coffee. This is what keeps me going all the time, and it helps support the channel. And if you've done that in the past, thank you so much for contributing. It really helps. And if you haven't done that, well, you might want to do that now. Go to my coffee page. There is a link in the description. And coffee is just, wait a second. Gotta have it. So today is another day here in the trailer hood, and I'm sure glad to have you here. I'm so happy that you're spending some time with me. And I've been extremely busy, along with everybody else in the park. It is the annual time of the year where the park asks everybody to take care of the stuff we haven't taken care of all summer long. Yeah, sometimes, things get cluttered around your property. Things don't get as clean as they should. Maybe the grass gets a little too high. And the park gently asks us to take care of those things. Well, no, they don't. Actually, they made a lot of demands, and they came off as being almost bullying some of the people that are in here. And people didn't like that. But the lines of communication have been opened, and people have calmed down a little bit. And I got to say, the park looks great. We have new roads now too, and it looks really, really nice. So I've been busy with all that. I had a whole bunch of pallets stacked up out back, which is a no-no. I'm not supposed to. I'm supposed to keep them in the shed, but I only have so much room in the shed. So I've been busy cutting those all up, stacking them, putting them where the park won't get upset with me. And along with a lot of other stuff, I've had to do some pressure washing and things like that. Things I should have done already. Some things they want me to do, I'm not going to do them. But, we'll see how that goes. But things are getting better. But I have been extremely busy doing that. And I've been very busy making cutting boards for craft shows. This is the big time for craft shows to start because we're just a few months from Christmas. I know. Hard to believe, right? But it'll be here before you know it. And there are a lot of shows starting towards the end of August, and then in September and October, right up through November, and I'm going to be a part of that, and I will have some videos of those shows, hopefully, and also I'm sort of involved with a craft show that's going to happen in October. My neighbor, Lindsay, she does craft fairs. She does a lot of craft fairs and craft shows, and she's actually put some on. And we found a venue that she's been working with them. I've been talking to them a little bit, and hopefully we're going to have a really good craft fair coming up in October. And I will, of course, have video. I might even do a little live stream. I don't know. We'll see. It would be kind of cool. But I've been making a lot of cutting boards because I've got the squirrel picnic tables. I've got a bunch of those. I've got some small flags and things like that, like I've done in the past. But cutting boards seem to be of interest now. And a lot of the ones that I've made, people aren't even using them. They just like the look of them. And then they have me put their name on it or a phrase or saying. And I've even had people ask me to make custom cutting boards. And that's a lot of fun too. But I've been extremely busy doing that. So I haven't been able to do as much with this channel as I've wanted to. Yeah, I have a video coming out every week. I've got some in the can, as they say. I try to do them a week or two in advance. But one of the first ones I did, a friend of mine called me up and he said, look, I need a special cutting board. I don't want it made out of pallet wood. I'll go get some nice wood, and I want you to put it together, but it has to be a certain shape. He showed me a picture of what he wanted. This is what we came up with, and this is, I don't know just how this is going to look on camera, but you can see it's almost like an opalescent grain to this wood. This is yellow tiger maple, and it is absolutely gorgeous wood. And yes, that is in the shape of a camper. Can't you just see that going down the road? Yeah, that's awesome. This was a lot of fun to do. It is a more higher end board than what I am used to doing, and I really had a good time making this. It's a lot more work, but it's so much more satisfying. And of course, after I finished this, I did finish this off. I seasoned it with 100% walnut oil. I like the walnut oil. A lot of people use linseed, but I like the walnut oil. Now, I didn't do a video on this. I have done videos in the past on how to put together cutting boards. I did the first one was how not to make a cutting board because I totally screwed it up, but I was just learning. I also did the video on the small cutting boards, and those look fantastic, but they're not higher end ones like this one. This is a really nice cutting board, and it's 3/4 of an inch thick, and it's nice wood. I had some wood left over, and the person who had me do this, he said, keep it, do whatever you want. So I decided I wanted to do an even better cutting board, a little more of a higher end board, and using the same yellow tiger maple. Now I want to get this up here in frame. I don't want to show you the logo I put on yet. I will show that in a second. But see how the light reflects off that? This is a beautiful grain. This is just absolutely gorgeous, and this board is just over 1 inch thick. It's more of a chopping board than a cutting board, and it is 12.5 inches by 11 inches, perfect size, and it's just a gorgeous piece of wood. The person who buys this, they might not even use this. They might just have it displayed somewhere. They might want me to put their name on it. This is really nice. A lot of the boards that I've sold, that's what's happened. People aren't using them as cutting boards. They're having the names put on it, or they'll have an image put on it, and they're just hanging it up on the wall or by their by a kitchen window, and which is fine. I'm glad they like them, but I wanted to come up with a logo that was humorous and to the point, and people would remember. Now, there is a company out there who makes things for the kitchen, and I don't want to say who it is, but they try to pamper people. All right, you understand? Okay, now you know who they are. So I borrowed their idea of what they did. I didn't rip anybody off. I wouldn't do that, but I was influenced by their logo, and I came up with this. Can you see that on there? Yes, this is the Plastered Chef. When I was making this, I was thinking about when I was a younger man and coming home from being out all night and trying to make a sandwich or something to eat, and messing up the counter. This would be nice, to have right there. So yeah, the Plastered Chef. I put that on all of them now. I hope people will remember that, and it came out really well, and that logo is on all of my cutting boards now, so I'm kind of proud of that. And yeah, that's where we are. I am going to do a video on how to make these higher end ones, show you just what goes into it, and I will do that later on down the road. So that's what's going on. That's what I've been doing. And the other thing is, when I ask people, and I tell people about my coffee page, like I did in the beginning of the video, and you can help support the channel, I want people to be really clear on this, that I am the biggest supporter of this channel. Now, I haven't really made any money on this thing yet. I'm hoping to, maybe a little bit. I'm not looking to get rich, but it would be nice to get monetized. I'm getting very close. You got to have at least 1,000 subscribers. I'm up to over 820 now, so that's really nice. So thank you to everyone who has subscribed, and if you haven't, please do. But I have been putting whatever money I can into this, and I've decided that I'm going to come out of retirement. I got a part-time job. No, I'm not going to be doing anything like carpentry. I'm not going to be going back to a pawn shop or anything like that like I've done in the past. I'm just going to be a humble dishwasher. That's right. I want a job that I can go in, do my job, collect my pay, and go home. And that's it. I want no responsibilities for anybody but myself. I told the people that own the restaurant that I want to start at the bottom and I want to stay there. I don't want any responsibility. So I'm going to do that today. I'm actually starting that tonight, and all that money that's going to go towards this channel. The most popular videos that I have, of course, are the unboxing videos. So I'll be able to buy some tools, not a bunch of tools, but I will be able to buy some tools that people are interested in and do the unboxings. And I'm looking forward to advancing this channel and going back to work for a little while, because it's good to do something. You got to do something. So I'm coming out of retirement, and I'll be doing that, starting that today. And don't be surprised if I have a video of my first day at work later on down the road. Yeah, it could happen. So that's going to do it. That's what I've been up to. What have you been up to? Leave a comment. Let me know. Have you been making cutting boards? Have you been making squirrel picnic tables, bird houses, whatever you've been making? Let me know about it. I'm really interested, and I think people who watch this channel are interested too. So that's going to do it for me, the old guy, deep into the trailer hood somewhere in Maine. And for the Old Guy Network, I'm out.